Amid mounting pressure, the province makes the move to strengthen vaccine policies in high-risk settings such as schools and hospitals, but falls short of an actual vaccine mandate. With the first day of school just 3 weeks away and growing concerns over the fourth wave, here are the nuts and bolts of today's announcement.
We are preparing aggressively for the fall. I am sorry to say I think it's going to be a difficult fall and winter.
Following the Labor Day weekend, doctors, nurses, paramedics, teachers, and ECEs are among the long list of workers who will be required to prove they're fully vaccinated or undergo regular rapid testing. Those who choose not to get the shot will also be required to complete an educational session on COVID-19.
We had a sudden drop-off over the last several weeks, and quite honestly, we have to re-bolster our efforts to immunize Ontarians.
Ontario's top doctor says there is an ample supply of rapid tests that are funded by Ottawa and that they will be delivered to these settings. Testing could happen on entry or before. Those details are still being worked out. Dr. Moore says the unvaccinated would have to be tested at least once a week, but the frequency will reflect transmission rates.
It would escalate to up to twice or 3 times a week, depending on how Delta is spreading in the community. It's our hope and goal that the number of tests actually decreases over time as more individuals realize the benefit of a safe and effective vaccine.
For a month and a half now, a similar policy that does not include rapid testing has been in place at long-term care homes across the province. And just before it was implemented, a deadly outbreak at a nursing home in Burlington revealed that only 52% of staff were fully vaccinated. Official opposition leader Andrea Horwath says today's announcement falls short.
Today, what we're seeing from Doug Ford are half measures. It's not mandatory vaccines that he announced today or that the Chief Medical Officer of Health announced today. It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory for anyone. I just want to be very, very clear. No unvaccinated person should be providing health care to our most vulnerable. No unvaccinated person should be in a classroom with our kids.
While the Premier and Education Minister were MIA, Dr. Moore told reporters these directives came from his office and that the Ministry of Education is currently finalizing the policy for all school boards and other childcare settings.
This directive outlines the minimal standard that is expected. Should an organization choose to implement policies that go above and beyond, they will have the authority to do so.
Now, Dr. Moore said that mandating the COVID vaccine for students is something that is being talked about. At the very least, students could be required to report their status to public health to help keep track of vaccination rates in schools and communities.